What's up, guys? My name is Mad Squash 924. Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Jedi Survivor, where this is what, part 35 so far, I think? We're here in Jeddah, trying to get to, I think his name is Armias? I could be wrong. Something like that. But, yeah, we're trying to go this way, see what we can find. Unless there's something over here, because it looks like there could be. Nope. I would be wrong.
Found you, intruder.
Okay. We see BD.
To say anything about the path? Rest, reflection.
Meditation Hall. An invitation for travelers to find stillness along the path. Though the journey carries pilgrims forward, directions can only be found in taking stock of the route.
Direction. Onwards, traveler. Encouraging.
Encouraging, huh? It's definitely something. Looks like a shortcut.
Opens from the other side.
And a special chest. What we got? Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Like a whole Jedi robe. That's dope. A Dark Trooper?
Empire brought it to joy.
Well, that's unique. Oh boy. Yep, that's a Dark Trooper, alright.
Contact made. Target is stationed. Chassis damaged.
Ooh.
That one doesn't play nice, huh, BD?
Scan that thing.
Find something, buddy?
A DT Sentry Droid, which is also stands for Dark Trooper. DT series Sentry Droids manufactured by Bactoid Combat Omata are used as elite guard droids across the Galactic Empire. Broadly built and cast in black plating, DT Sentries are imposing sight. Aside from powerful hydraulic arms used to pummel targets, their weapon configurations can be altered depending on the specific needs of an assignment. It's cool that we see Dark Trooper. I like that. Didn't know we'd see one of those in this game. I also assume that means we can use it in the holo table too. Back at Grease's Cantina. Is there any other path? It's just this way? Okay, let's relax for like a second, huh?
It's easy to get knocked off course around here. Let's move carefully.
Then we go up there. There we are. Pretty windy. Justice Pommel. cool. Cow's hair. He looks kind of funny.
Must be getting closer.
So it would seem. I have a lot more control over that than I thought I would. Yeah, that was handy.
Hostile agent detected.
Marin's watching out for us, buddy.
Ghost or Guardian. The Imperial presence on Jeddah is seemingly increasing for reasons yet unknown. The Empire, however, did not account for a Dathomirian Night Sister. Yep. That you would be right. So far it's a straight path forward.
Where's our shuttle? We gotta clear out before excavation reaches that temple. They're dispatching another. Intruder up there.
No, that's crazy.
Eddie! I can't fight anymore! You're mine!
Alright, let's go.
You can't hold forever! Come back, coward!
Is this open?
Gonna get promoted!
Sure does.
Almost got him!
Help!
Does this go back in the little corridor? Yep.
Exactly as planned! Get down here!
Hello there. All right. I can push you forward,
That'll give us
or I
a
can
boost.
push you back. Oh, I see. That tracks.
Do you think he's afraid of me?
Okay. Can pull you. That's a good start. I can also go down and around. A lot of little beasties. There we go.
Bells. Almost helps you ignore all the bone piles.
Yeah. Right.
Seek not the path. Return to stillness.
Catacombs of the Weary. Hundreds of fallen pilgrims were embalmed and memorialized by caretakers of the path, who endeavored to give all those who walk the path respect in both life and death.
Traveler, and the way reveals itself. Easy to say when you're already resting in peace.
True, true.
Another crypt. Bet Marin would love this place.
Yeah, it's a cool place. Kind of looks like a secret. Ooh, interesting. How's one supposed to know the combination? Because I imagine there's a combo.
What? And droid
The Gonk
with its
droid.
master.
Companions of the caretakers. Caretakers use G and K droids to transport their materials and house their data, often their only sentient company. The bonds between master and droid were hard forged.
Let's take this back to Seer's archive.
How is one supposed to know the combination to this thing? Or you just pull them all? Interesting. What's our clue for that? For the Pilgrim Path? There must be something that we're not seeing. Maybe it's revolved around these. I'm not sure. I can also cheat, I suppose. I mean, I'll give it like the 1 minute once over, I suppose. See what's in here. Before I, like, actually try to figure it out. But I don't see any damn clues. So maybe we should take a look. Because I'm curious how this works. And do you have to like figure it out by going somewhere else on the map entirely, or what? You know? Nice. Love getting an ad. Apparently, okay, so yeah, apparently there's a way.
There we go.
This one? Interesting. So seemingly, if I am understanding it correctly, it's all trial and error. From what I'm looking at, there's no actual possible way of knowing what the combination is. So, fine, I guess. Whatever. But it's worth it, because Luke is here. That's nice.
What have we got here?
Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe there is a way. But we got more stims. Another gonk droid.
Another trinket for another traveler lost and found on the way to the crossing. For this, we honor their efforts and memorialize their voice forevermore.
Each bell represents someone.
Voices of the Wind. Caretakers of the path memorialize fallen pilgrims with a bell symbolizing their voice, that it may carry on the winds to be heard
Passed
by
away on
all.
their pilgrimage.
What's in here? Because clearly we're not supposed to be here. Fascinating. Oh, that's how we get here.
You gotta fear the fish.
Cool. What's up, Scuba?
Did you not hack my words?
I heard you. Not sure I understand, though.
'Tis the noise, lad. A fisher must be master of all the senses, eh? We're in the lair of the fan-tailed larfish, the greatest smeller of things foul beyond the deep core.
Are you saying we smell foul?
You're no lethal peach. No to worry. Being clever, I can to apply the pungent musk of the glotsome crab to me suit. Oh, the old fishy won't know what hit her.
Well, go get her. A fan-tailed LAA. The fan-tailed LAA occupies the scrappy, craggy pools that can be found between the mesas and cliffs of Jedi. They are visually distinct when above the waterline, but when submerged, the dark green of their fins camouflages well against the shifting colors of the waters, allowing them to evade the talons of passing predators.
One of my fiercer quarries, but the law was no match for Scuba Steph and his potent aromas. I come to think, you contributed a few smells of your own to the melee. I owe you a debt of gratitude.
Don't mention it.
Catch you later, laddie. And, if you did rinse yourself off in the waters, I'd need mind. Aye, so we return to my time on the grapnel. Against the protestations of my heart, I forsook the rod and line for the harpoon. For years, we trawled the outer rim, spearing every fish that happened across our path. Talented as I was, I speared more fish than the rest of the crew, put together. Fool as I was, I didn't have the wisdom to be ashamed. The dread Captain Wanyak Wet took notice. He showered me in brevets, gave me the best of catches, and scarcely a year after I left Chikavi Tar, I became his first meat. Shortly after my promotion, we were on our way to Manan to sell the carcass of a gooberfish. But, wham! Just as we dove out of hyperspace and the great ocean world streaked into view, so did she. The most glorious creature I'd ever beheld. A whale of marvelous proportion. But swimming through Manan's orbit like it was nothing but an easterly current back home. I was transfixed.
No kidding. How close did you get?
Funny you should ask. I didn't have long to set my eyes abulge before we crashed headlong into her. The grapnel bounced off her like chum off flotsam. We plummeted down to the ocean, sundering the grapnel on the sea floor, where a gang of pirate quarren were holed up. The filthy Zephyrs. We swam out to the riven hull and found ourselves surrounded by quarren, demanded all manner of things, including our bounty of fish. So, away we swam, Captain White, the crew, and myself. But, blind as we were at such depth, we shortly ran into a dead end, finding ourselves surrounded by quarren. Find me again, and I'll continue the tale.
That's cool. Because you don't often hear tales of the planet of Manan. Also, it's odd that he found a lot of quarren there in Manan when it should be overrun by Selkath. Especially since the quarren are what? They're from Mancala, correct? I think so. But that is interesting. I like that little tidbit. Of course, there's some of you, the knowledge I just said doesn't mean much. And to others it would. It looks like that's all that was there, too. Just getting the shortcut and then seeing Scuba Steve. Yeah, I believe so. I mean, that works out. Got a new stim, got a new fish, all that stuff. And now, presumably, we head in this direction. Jump here. There we go. And then I can go up even higher.
Come now.
And what the
can
hell are
make
you?
it.
I'm Cal. This is Speedy One.
I'm Peely. Didn't expect to see any pilgrims today.
What are you doing out here?
Tending to what I can, but very little grows here, as you can see.
You should check out the Kobo system. Everything grows there.
Sounds lovely. Perhaps I will.
Just tell the bartender of Pyloon Saloon I sent you. He'll get you set up.
Peely. Peely Wald, a talented botanist and plant geneticist whose talent catapulted her to the forefront of her field at a young age. Peely fled to the frontier where she could continue her work in peace. Special gardening abilities. Interesting.
This is an odd place for a garden.
I've been feeling rather aimless. So like the pilgrims, I came to find a new direction. When I came across these struggling seeds, I had to tend to them.
I'm amazed anything grows out here.
Life is stubborn like that, I suppose. I know this effort was futile, but it is my duty as a botanist.
I understand, but this is a desert. These are hardly the conditions for life to thrive.
I know that. Perhaps I never wanted to admit that.
Your efforts aren't wasted. Sometimes you need to know when to walk away. It's not defeat. It's just redirection.
I shall think on that, Cal.
Stay safe, Peely. The imps are all around us.
I believe I'll take your advice and head to the Kobo system. See you there someday, I hope.
So this is her garden?
This leads up to the bridge.
Is that where we need to be? So it would appear. Oh, this just turns back into going back around. But there's no reason to go back. Not that I am noticing. Okay.
The botanist in the desert. She must have been really lost. We're desperate to find our way.
Who's to say?
You there, come here. I'm watching you. I hope Commander's watching. You don't scare me.
Well, that works. Looks like I'm supposed to go here. Presumably. What's this? This feels like a shortcut. Yep. That is exactly what that is. Cool. Have I been over there? Don't believe so. What's here?
Hey, look
Things.
at this.
Now, how do I get back? Oh. That would be how. Alright, up we go.
Check it out. The bridge to Pilgrim Sanctuary.
Nice place.
The anchorites will want to see this.
Do we just jump across and then we'll make it? Here goes nothing.
I could use
The
a
answer is
break.
yes. The time-worn bridge. I see. Let's check our lightsaber stuff. Man, work in here. That's cool. And I think with that, that's also a pretty good spot for us
Okay,
to end today's
I'm ready.
episode of Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Hope you guys all enjoyed. If you guys have, make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me what you think of today's episode, of course. And if you're new to my channel or have been watching me for a little while and you haven't done so, feel free to subscribe to me, MadSquash924, and do not forget to ring the bell to get notified of my latest videos. On the next episode, we are going to move up ahead and see where I can go from there. And see, I think his name was Armias. And yeah, I'll see you then. Goodbye.